part 2. Did you watch part 2 yet?
Hmm.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Um, I thought it was funny. I mean, it's a very Adam Sandler style movie, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of him. I don't know that I'd watch it.
Why aren't you a huge fan of Adam Sandler?
I don't find him that funny. Little Nicky is good,
Okay,
but a lot of the others, I don't know, man.
Billy Madison, classic.
Okay, Big Daddy's good.
Big
I mean,
Daddy.
Waterboy's a classic.
Waterboy.
Waterboy is
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, I love Waterboy. I like a lot of his movies. Yeah, I liked it. I was hoping you guys see it. I don't want to spoil anything. It's like it's a fun movie. So if you haven't seen it, I would check it out. It's like a fun movie. And it's like weird, it's like Happy Gilmore too, right? The first one came out in what? 99?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Way
Like,
back.
they did a good job of like explaining characters and like bringing like playing the like clips from the original movie in and like bringing almost every original character back
Yeah.
in some form.
You know what movie I am excited about? The Naked Gun that's coming out.
Yeah. Freaking Liam Neeson is
Yeah. Yeah.
get some nice cat ass right there. Catman was gonna be
Get
here.
down. Get down, baby. Get down.
Did you see the announcement trailer where they're going through and like they're all down on their knee, like talking to their dad's poster? Did you see that part?
No.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, watch the announcement trailer. But like they're going through because like Frank Dresden, what is that guy's name in real life? Is it something Charlie? You know what I'm talking about? Like Airplane, like the guy
Leslie
that's on.
Nielsen?
Leslie Nielsen?
Yes, yeah, okay. So like that is his son. Like Liam Neeson is his son in the
Oh.
movie, and so he's like sitting there talking to his picture, saying like, I hope I live up to your, standards, blah blah blah. And then it shows like a line of cops like all sitting there looking at their dad's picture, like talking to it. Then it goes like down to this black guy that's talking to O.J. Simpson, and he's like, like look at it. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Oh yeah, I saw that was coming out. I didn't watch the trailer yet. I just saw I watched a bunch of trailers last night. This was on Disney Plus. They had a bunch of like I like it when streaming services like here's a bunch of trailers for stuff we're gonna be coming out.
Yeah.
The new Avatar.
I need to watch the trailer for that. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, Jesus, I didn't even know they had a
It
trailer.
just came out last night.
Yeah.
It's called Fire and Ash.
Oh, nice.
Looks gorgeous, just like the last one. I like the last one, which was like I forget what it was.
Way of Water.
Way of Water, yeah. I really love that one. I love the Avatar movies. I think they're great.
No, I do too.
I like the first one. The second soundtrack, though, man, I love that score on that movie.
Very good, very good. What is the other one I watched? I can't remember it. There was I don't know. Any new horror movies coming out, Randy?
There's been a few that's come out that like I've watched a bunch of horror movies in the last 6 weeks with Ian, but most of them suck. Sinners, if you haven't seen Sinners is amazing.
Sinners is incredible.
Amazing.
That
have you seen it yet, Houston?
No, Kayla wants to watch it, but again, it's hard with a 2-year-old to watch anything like that.
Yeah. But you guys need to like plan a night to like sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's one of those.
The way that they use music in that movie, oh my god, dude!
So good, so good.
We were constantly like 2 to 3 years behind on every movie, every TV show, or anything. We're slowly catching back up. We're almost, to where we're on like the current timeline, and then we're about to have another one.
Yeah.
So it's like we're gonna use everything.
Lose it all.
So we just finished The Bear.
It's up quick, dude.
Oh,
yeah. Have you seen The Bear?
The Bear?
Yeah.
I can't remember. No, I don't think I have.
I don't know that you would like it, Randy. I mean, it's if you've ever worked in a restaurant,
I think you'd
which
like
you
it.
did. You worked with
that show, The Bear. Yeah. I haven't seen it, but Nova is a huge fan of it.
I love
Dude,
it.
it's good.
I love that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was telling me the other day about it.
If you've worked in restaurants, you'll definitely get like PTSD from this. No kidding. It makes you anxious. You're like,
They do such a good job.
Yeah.
I need hands. I need
Specifically, I remember the day you go in and you're turning on like the lights and stuff, and the power comes on. This like, did you guys ever work in
Mhm.
restaurant?
Yep.
Well,
Oh yes, yeah.
okay. How long ago?
I mean,
It's been a long time for me.
2000s before I went
Yeah.
to the military.
So there was a scene in the
2003, yeah.
movie where they come in and they like hook up the power, whatever it is, like turn on the power for the morning, and the Uber Eats machine turns on, and it just starts printing this like, and that has literally happened to me. And everybody just like it's in a panic for like the next hour where you're just trying to catch up Uber Eats orders
Everything. Fire.
that was
everything.
left on at night. Like Uber Eats just got left on overnight, and everybody's just screwed for stuff like that. It's you go in the walk in and just scream.
You know, I've had those moments. I gotta go sit in the walk-in and just like fucking bow my head.
Oh, yeah.
Be like, I can get through the rest of this. Yeah, I love the bear. I love that show. Yeah, there's some good stuff. I'm waiting for another Mando season to come out. Mandalorian season.
I have not seen season 3 yet at all. I'm behind.
Real
on it.
good. Real good.
I still didn't watch the
Andor.
what is it, the Rogue One ones? Andor. Yeah, I still hadn't watched the second season of that.
Andor's so good.
You'll love it. You'll love it.
Half of my time is spent playing video games too, so it's like
What are you playing?
right now, surprisingly, like I really like the Suicide Squad game that they
Yeah.
came out with and everybody hated. It's not that bad.
They probably
Like
updated it by now to make it.
what like I don't know if you've ever played Destiny or like a looter shooter. That is absolutely what it is.
Yeah.
And like that's not what anybody wanted. Everybody wanted like another Batman Arkham game, and I get that, but like the story and all that stuff is actually pretty good. Like I like it better than the movies that was Suicide Squad. Like it's
Yeah.
funny. It's legitimately funny and some scenes and stuff. And you kill all of the Justice League. Like, it's right there in the name. It's happening.
Oh, nice.
Good shit. Good shit. That's I didn't know you were. I know you game and stuff, but I didn't know like you like my time when I can. That's what I'm doing.
That literally when I'm up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, that's what I'm doing because I have that small little window of like I've got 2 hours, and then the chaos starts. But
Yeah.
I got to call that like King Shark. King Shark is really awesome in that game.
I love
And
King Shark.
so like in the movie, didn't they kind of make him dumb though?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So in the
In
game,
different media than wherever they portrayed him, like in some of the cartoons, like they'll put him at different levels of intelligence. Like there was a cartoon, Attack on Arkham. Like he was talking. He was a little bit slow, but he was talking and stuff.
that's actually in the same world. The Attack on Arkham is set in the Arkham universe, like the
yeah,
the Batman
yeah,
games.
yeah. But yeah, this one they made him more like Drax from Guardians. Like he's very dry humor, but like he's very intelligent. But it's just like because he's lived in this whole nother world, everything just goes over his head.
Well, welcome everyone to the 40 in Tennessee podcast. I'm Josh here with Houston and Randy. Hope you like our opening movie and video game reviews here with us. Now, I did promise a story from last episode about Randy's dinosaurs and the story behind the dinosaurs. And so I want to tell that story. And
Randy looks worried. He's just like
me and
I remember parts of this. I'm sure
it's so good. It's so funny. We were having such a good time, like scheming. Randy came to me. He's like, I have this idea about like Saturday morning cartoons and the toy lines that went along with it. And I remember that growing up in the late 80s into the 90s, and I loved my toy commercials. I sometimes go back and like throw on commercials like on YouTube or something like that to look at like the old ones.
Yeah.
Like the Dino Riders and stuff. I love those commercials. Randy's like, I want to make a toy line based on like this like fictitious Saturday morning cartoon. And like it was Dinosaurs. And I'm not going to get into the weeds of what Dinosaurs is because it's a lot. But as Randy, like, as you can see behind him in that cat, is that all of them in the cabinet behind you?
Yeah, it goes
That is,
back quite a ways.
yeah. There's a lot of dinosaurs in there. How many? There's like a year that
Oh,
Randy.
I mean, how long did it actually take on them?
Yeah,
It took me like 3 years to
it's
finish them
3 years.
during the pandemic.
Are they done?
I mean, I've got like three that are they've got sculpting that they need done on them and stuff that are sitting out here, but most of them are done. Yeah.
Like painted and all?
Yeah. All the ones that are back here are painted and stuff.
Yeah, and they're all characters. There's like, I have a character that's in there.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I have a character I have my own action figure in Dinosaurs. I love it. How big is his nose?
It's pretty big.
So
I literally showed it to Nova, and Nova knew it was you. So,
it's my defining feature, man. That my eyebrows. So Randy would talk to me about like the story and like the different characters, and like at the time I was trying to find you and source you some like toys so that you could kit bash. But then I started realizing trying to ship that stuff down there was gonna get expensive.
get crazy, yeah.
So we would spitball it, and I forget when we had this, like, there was like the grand plan was like,
We came up with it when I was up there helping you with Kobold.
Kobold. Yeah, we shot the short Kobold.
Yep.
We one of the nights after filming, we were just hanging out. I think it was also the same time you pitched Clown Car to me.
It is.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's the same. That was the same trip, and we sat there, and he was talking about it. And he wanted to shoot like a Saturday morning style not cartoon, but like toy commercial for them. You know, where they're like it's the really cool playboard with like the fog and like little puddles and like, you know, the little trees, very like cool miniature.
Little kids playing with them.
Yeah, like, oh, and then the commander. So we wanted to shoot it, and Randy had this great idea for the script where it just kept getting more convoluted the deeper into the commercials you got. That even like the kids were becoming self-aware of like, what the hell are we doing type deal. Like, wait, what? That was like a big thing at the kids being like, huh? As like we unveil the story in this like arc of commercials. And then I started asking Randy, because he was into the toy kit bash community. I was like, is there a way to like make blister packs, or like, you know, make like for the big dinosaurs, make the like boxes? Because that's like a nostalgic thing for me, is like toy aisles aren't what they used to be, man. Like,
oh no, not at all
anymore.
Yeah.
And I remember like when I was a kid in the 90s, like going and seeing like the Ghostbuster like firehouse like in the box on the shelf, and like, I don't know, those old boxes like bring like a real nostalgia back to me.
Oh yeah.
Even like the Jurassic Park ones and all that.
That's exactly what I remember.
Yeah, they were like so cool. And Randy's like, oh yeah, you can definitely do that. We can definitely get like those boxes together. Because then I was like, well, what if, and hear me out, after we shoot these, we set up like a fake fan site for this old show that like no one saw, but like we knew some voice actors that like we could have like gotten onto this like little plan to be like, yeah, I was actually the voice of blah 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 for it. Like only one episode came out or some shit, right? And then we were gonna like kind of package up some of, Randy was gonna make some extra like dinosaurs, and we were gonna package them up like old boxes, like get them and like do some effects to it to like make it look like, oh, it's sun bleached on one side of the box or something like that, like, and then just place it into Goodwill and just like start putting these toys into Goodwills and just seeing if the internet would like kind of be like, have people be like, I remember this cartoon.
Yep,
Like that
yep.
was our plan. Was just like, could we
We're basically ghost. What do you call it? Ghost lighting.
Mandela effect.
gaslighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we were like Mandela affecting people. And like just I guess in the end we thought it was really funny. I was like, oh, we'd just be trolling everybody, like that there was this fake
Yeah,
cartoon
again,
and fake
it
like toy line.
forced people admitting that they remembered this shit when they didn't.
So okay, I thought that you gave up on this, but now that all of them are done, like what kept you from finishing? I thought that was the whole point.
The biggest thing is just Ian aged out of the.
I mean, we can get child actors. I mean, to do this,
with-
but like, but yeah, I mean, I still want to shoot the
Yeah.
commercials for them just to do it because I think it would be fun. But yeah, that was like the Dinosaur story. Was like Randy made this like toy line, and we were gonna kind of Mandela effect people into thinking like this actually happened in like this cartoon in 1984 only aired once on something, you know what I mean? Like,
Because we have friends that actually dabble in voice acting down in Atlanta. So we're talking about like getting hold of them and like just doing
how
something really
far
quick
back
and
is your
back and forth
like?
script.
Yeah.
You can be like, see, it was in development and blah.
And just for the laughs, I guess. Like it wasn't gonna entertain anyone but us. Like in the end.
We're technically talking about a hoax. We're talking about
Yeah.
a hoax we're planning.
Yeah, on a toy line.
So people want to hold that against us. That
Yeah, go ahead.
this intricate commercial-based hoax.
For a
And you
toy
can have
line.
that.
But yeah, that's the Dinosaur story of something just to fuck around with. And yeah, we're always doing
What toys did you have, Josh, that like were nostalgic for you?
Ghostbusters. I had the OG like Firehouse. I had the Ecto 1. I had they had the yellow Volkswagen Bug
Yeah.
that used to turn into something. I used to put my hamster in it, and I would push him around in it. And I used to take, and then Ninja Turtles was a big one for me. I had like
Yeah.
the sewer. I used to take Shredder's cloak and put it on my hamster, and I'd put him in the Ghostbuster car, and I just push him around. He was the best. Yeah, it was Ghostbusters, and then I got super when Jurassic Park came out. I had like
Yeah.
every Jurassic Park toy, and then Star Wars. They had re-released all those Star Wars toys.
The Force 2.
Power of the
I
Force.
still have this. I still
line.
have this on my desk. The Micro Machine. Like that's from when I was a kid.
Oh,
dude.
wow.
Oh yeah, I have a few of those. I have the in my kids' room. It's Vader's Interceptor with
Yeah.
like the back wing kind of blown from when Han
Mhm.
fucking shoots him.
Yeah, Turtles and Power Rangers, and then later Star Wars, Jurassic Park. Some like I had
I have
the
all
Convoy.
the original Power Rangers, the tall ones. You know the first line of Power Rangers came out, and they had like
Oh yeah, they're like 8-inch.
yeah, they're like
Yeah.
they're tall boys. My mom was like, they're gonna be worth something. They're worth like fucking $40 each. I still have them. I got the Dragon Czar,
Yeah.
Dragonoid. Yeah, Zoid.
Dragon
I'm saying Czars now.
Zord, yeah.
Yeah, those are like the toys I grew up with. I love those. I mean, my kids have them now. They're
Yeah.
playing with them.
No, when you mentioned the Jurassic Park box, like I remember, and I got it for Christmas, and I looked for months for it. Like, okay, Wish books. You remember Wish books that you would
Yeah.
get, like from J.C. Penney's? Dude, there's nothing more nostalgic to me than the one
Circling.
Wish book.
Circling
Yep.
it. Yeah.
But do you remember on the Lost World? I'm calling it a convoy, but that bus looking thing that
Oh.
connected.
Yeah.
I got that, and I still have that up. Well, it wasn't my parents' attic. I don't know if I've got it here now, but
Find it.
that.
Are you talking about the big armored Winnebago?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember still seeing, like I was with my dad at Walmart and I saw it up like in the top section, and I guess when I wasn't looking, he wouldn't put it on layaway, so
Oh, that's
got
cool.
it for
Fucking good
Christmas.
shit right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's get into some weird shit. So our satellites, we have a global I think it's about 4 telescopes monitoring our little solar system, and we got a new visitor. The was it 3I Atlas.
Atlas, yeah, they're calling it Atlas. Yeah.
Atlas, and before that was Oma 2017.
Oumuamua or something.
Oumuamua. Yeah, I'm butchering the name.
Yeah.
And then there was another one. It's like
I'm not sure what the other one was.
Borisov or something like that. They named it.
Yeah.
Back in 2022 was that one. So Amaro, yeah. The really weird one. It was like the super like long one.
Long one, yeah.
That came in. We've talked about it before. It came in and then like got to a point and like turned and shot off. So we have Atlas now. And the thing about Atlas is it's 12 kilometers like long, or
Like 7 miles, yeah.
7 miles. And it's coming in pretty fast. I think it was I was listening to something by Avi Loeb. He's the one who's been talking about it recently, because he's talking about that the possibility that it's actually an alien craft.
Yeah.
Is kind of the speculation now. Possibility, right? I was listening to a few things today about it because perked my interest. There's a YouTube channel called Astrum. I don't know if you guys ever watched that one.
Yep.
Astrum.
Mm-hmm.
He did one on it a day or two ago. I just watched it today. It was really good. He comes at it very level, like very science. Like this is probably a comet. But the fact that like they caught this thing coming in and it's gonna pass. It's 6 times further from it'll pass by us at a distance that's 6 times greater than the distance of the Earth to the moon. So I mean, it'll be past our moon, but it'll be close.
Yeah.
It's
coming between us and Mars, is it not?
Yeah. So it's looping in.
Isn't that pretty close for a comet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that big.
Actually, it becomes a traditional comet and starts outgassing, then, dude, we're going to have a hell of a show.
Well, that's what they're talking about, that because it's coming in from behind. We're gonna lose sight of it for a little bit until December because it's behind the sun. Or it's gonna be behind the sun, and then we'll see it. It's supposed to be here in what, 2027? Is that when it's supposed to show up?
No, I thought they said November.
Well,
this year.
I'm reading right here. It says it's its closest point to the sun, so that doesn't necessarily mean us, but that said October 30th of this year.
That we'll see it.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's supposed to crop back up. Like we'll be able to like spot it again. But they're talking about how we're gonna lose sight of it here and there.
Yeah. Okay.
It comes towards us.
Should remain visible ground-based telescopes through September, after which it'll pass too close to the sun to observe, and it will appear on the other side of the sun by early December 2025.
Okay. It's also coming in a lot faster than most. Interstellar objects is a big thing. They're not seeing any signs of. They're not classifying it as a comet yet because it hasn't like.
It's not outgassed, yeah.
Yeah, it's not outgassing yet, but they're seeing once it gets close to the sun and heats up, that'll probably like, make a tail and stuff. Now, Avi Loeb has been investigating a lot of like aliens for a long time. Now, Randy, what do you know about this? Before I've been talking, but
about Avi Loeb.
Well, I know you know some stuff about Avi Loeb, but like, where this thing came from, I don't know how much you've been.
They're saying it's interstellar. That it came from outside of the Oort cloud.
Yeah, but where do we know? Oh, so it came out of.
It came out of interstellar space.
Yeah, but
so if it's a comet, it's what would be called what's considered a long-term comet.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning it goes outside the Oort cloud and comes back around, if that's what it is.
What has that thing seen?
The Oort cloud is like so far out there that it's almost like human brains can't.
Yeah, we can't comprehend how long it would
comprehend
take.
that kind of distance.
Hmm.
Like the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, the first instruments we ever sent out into space, it still hasn't got to the Oort cloud.
Yeah.
And it's been out there for what, 50 something years now?
Didn't it just like a few years ago get to the edge of our solar system?
The edge of it's still not to the Oort cloud though.
Yeah, but didn't that one just all of a sudden they lose contact from it? Like the temperature shot up?
They said there was a wall of fire that it passed through, and they don't know what the wall of fire was.
What the fuck?
Yeah. If you're that far out in space, you don't think fire, is something to worry about.
Yeah. Like, what was there just a heat pocket suddenly in space?
Do they have cameras on this one?
No.
Or just sensors? Okay.
Yep.
So it could have just been heat and not.
Yeah. But like, I mean, it probably just shows that the temperature went up. I don't know if they can tell what it was, or they didn't tell us what it was. But I remember hearing that, and the joke online was just like, "Oh, we hit the firewall." Like that's the edge of the simulation. Do not pass go. It's wild that we got something coming in from here. They just know it's from past the Oort cloud.
Yeah.
Now what were you posting about the Zeta Reticulans?
Oh, nothing. I just that I hope that, I'm on the
hope it's aliens.
The ID4 aliens show up and kick our ass, side of things. If we have to pick a side.
Now,
You're siding with the aliens?
I'm totally siding with the aliens.
Are you
they're coming to kick our ass? Yes.
Are you going to be the one on top of the building being like, "Welcome, friend"?
Yep.
And then,
bring back Elvis.
Yeah, can you bring back Elvis?
Side note: that is probably one of the best presidential speeches on film. Is that guy?
It is. The ID4 speech.
Yeah, it's real. I love that one.
I've actually posted that. I saw the other day when, like on 4th of July, whenever I was going through my on this day, and I posted the speech to ID4 like years ago, and there was all these patriotic comments after.
It's a great speech, man. So Avi Loeb's been investigating like aliens for a long time, and he's the kind of, I guess the one the media takes the most serious.
Yeah, he's a professor, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's also didn't he recently discover some small bits of metal?
He was given metal from a UFO sighting in Brazil, and the metal he turned in and had it, looked at, like things came back about that metal that like they just could not understand. Like it was all the purities of like the different metals that were in it. One of the purity ratings I remember was like 99.99999. It just kept going percent pure, and the metallurgists were basically saying like we can't do that on Earth, like we can't make metal that pure, without contaminants.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was Bob Lazar or someone was talking about like metallurgy when they did some type of test with like metals from a site. I believe it was Bob Lazar, but it kept coming back as these like meta metals that they're like the only way you'd be able to make these is like in space, like in 0G or something like that. They were talking about, which is wild to me. I'm just thinking of like space dwarves, like forging, like. I'm waiting for it to be, because as I talked about last time, I've been painting a lot of Warhammer minis. I'm just like afraid that it's gonna be like Empire capital ship being like, you're scheduled for exterminatus, and just wipe us out.
Yep. Or like in the conscript game, man, they just showed up and they're like, you're being drafted into service.
Yeah, just whoop. You're into the welcome to the Galactic Federation.
I like the Hitchhiker's Guide where it's like we had to make room for a freeway, so you guys are.
You had 100 years to go look at the plans.
Yeah.
In Alpha Centauri.
I was thinking like, what if it's a ship, right? And it's coming back. It's coming back. What if it was from way back when, and it was the first interstellar ship that we sent back, our ancestors, our ancient ancestors, they're always talking about this stuff. And they sent this deep space mission, right? And they take off and they're finally coming home. And they're like, we're back. I can't wait to see what
Charlton Heston, man.
what
Charlton
happened.
Heston will be on
And
this.
it's just us. They come back too. And they're like, oh no.
Get your hands off me, you damn dirty ape.
They're like, what happened to you guys? What happened? It's like, oh yeah, by the way, there was this huge flood. There was everyone got wiped out. There was an ice age. There was
I don't know if you've noticed, but like Avi Loeb was talking about in one of his interviews, he was talking about that a lot of the senators and stuff in the U.S., whenever they're talked and pressed about this stuff, they look at the alien presence as demonic. And
I was seeing that.
yeah, that a lot of them, I don't know if it's their religious beliefs that are bleeding into it or what, but like that they see the extraterrestrials as demons.
So who is this you were saying?
Avi Loeb was talking about that with several senators that he's talked to. That's their perspective on this.
Oh, okay. I thought you said settlers. So, like, I thought you were talking about like hundreds of years ago. But yeah,
And be like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either. I mean, I don't like the notion that I know like the Pentagon and stuff has invested money in like paranormal investigation and stuff like over the years, and they've done some really weird stuff. I'm very curious if like and scared if they did like other dimensional stuff, and that's what they've come into contact with. And they're like, I'm waiting for like there was a breach. We messed up. We did this thing.
Now the mist is happening.
Yeah, and like that I'd much rather have aliens at that point.
Oh yeah.
Like I
Open up a Cthulhu like realm. Yeah, I would pick aliens.
yeah, give me aliens any day that just show up and like, what's going on, you dumb apes? Instead of some like weird psychic ability creature from some, neighboring dimension. But here's the thing, all right? And now I'm going to bring it back to Teeter. Right?
A long back, like
Yeah.
several shows back.
Yeah.
Bam.
So we're bringing it back around to Teeter in the like the world lines, right?
Do I need to excuse myself?
No, you sit your ass down. You sit your ass down and you're going to listen to me. Now, if the world lines are the other dimensions, right? Now, are the dimensions different than these timelines?
I'm not, look,
Come on. Play with me here. What do you think?
those would be the way he talks about world lines are like alternate realities.
Yeah.
So
Like,
I don't
right?
think they would be the same as a neighboring dimension in that regard.
Because a neighboring dimension would just have different physics and different
Yep.
freaking everything.
Yeah. Potentially. Yeah.
So that's scary. Because at first I was like, well, the closest thing that should be to us is like just a little bit off from us, right? Like maybe, it's just like dudes from other dimensions, which is, or other timelines, because their timelines are so close. That's what I think what happens with missing 411 stuff. See, I'm going all over the map, guys.
The people are just sinking out and going somewhere else.
Yeah. And maybe on
That
their
would be
end,
horrifying if you think about it. Like
but-
you're just
but-
walking in the woods,
into it.
and now you're in the woods, and the woods aren't exactly the way they were before.
But
And
like, if
you
it's a timeline crossover, though, would you notice because it's so close? You know how like Teeter's like you never go back to your original timeline, but you go back to one that's just next to it. So it's like in our timeline, the guy goes missing, but in that timeline, he's still just walking around the corner or whatever,
there's been stories. There was a really famous one from Britain, where these two elderly ladies were walking between. I don't remember the names of the villages, but in southeastern England, were walking between these two villages, and they said that like they come over a hill and there was fog, and they said when they passed through the fog, everything became basically like the 1400s. That everyone was dressed in old 1400s kind of gear and stuff, and like out in the people were working out with sheep and stuff out in the fields, and they went back up the hill and came back up out of the fog, and everything was back to normal. And it makes me wonder if, like, because there's been reports in, I'm going all over the place too.
Yeah, let's go.
In Bermuda Triangle of ships talking about that they entered fog banks, and that was when things started getting really weird. And we know that really high electromagnetic forces can actually cause a fog-like effect. So how do we know that every so often, the electromagnetics of our own planet, you've got freaking tectonic plates grinding up against each other, creating massive amounts of, electricity. Maybe sometimes this stuff kind of flares out like a solar flare off the planet, and for a little while you're just walking around in
someplace
the 1760s.
Yeah.
And
so for real, next time Darby's on here, you guys need to ask him about that, because he has a time that he was at a Civil War battlement or whatever, and he experienced something weird. So you'll have to
really
ask him about that. But yeah, it sounded like what you guys are talking about. Like at the time, I was like, this sounds like some Assassin's Creed, like Animus stuff. But
well, there's been accounts over the years of people who've had similar things, like they walking down the street, current day, and then they like turn a corner down an alley and they come back out and it's like the 1920s.
Yeah.
And then they're like freaked out for a minute, and it's only like a couple minutes, and they backtrack, and now they're back where they are, like current timeline, and then they're like, they go back through there and there's nothing. It's like, never happened.
I would think I would be going crazy.
Yeah, and that's these like unique like events. Like if you're the only one there, who the F is gonna believe you? Like it's like what same with like the Bigfoot stuff. Like
yeah.
I came back from my experience and I was like, no one's gonna fucking believe this. And it's caught on camera. No one fucking believes it. So it's like
there's a famous instance of in the 1920s of a man that was hit by a car in New York and killed, and he was wearing clothes that they said looked 30 years old, but was perfectly, looked brand new.
Oh yeah.
And that dude, supposedly they found, his wallet, and his wallet was, was money that had already been cycled out, all this crazy stuff. And they said it looked like this guy had just popped in and in front of the car, and bam.
That'd be bad timing,
dude. I'm gonna try that.
Imagine that, like that's the 1920s. You just popped in from before there were even cars.
He was buzzed.
And then bam, what the hell is that coming at me?
Yeah, that's wild. And
they did have cars back there, just to save you. They did have some cars.
They probably had like Model Ts.
They had them back in the 1890s.
18? Okay, no. I thought you said 20s. Sorry, I thought you were talking about
1920s is when he got killed.
Okay.
And they said his clothes looked like he was 30 years old, so it'd been like the 1890s.
I got you.
Yeah, it's like like you said, like these natural occurrences, like if this fog could condense and stuff enough, right, and conduct some like magnetic stuff or anomaly, right? I mean, we have naturally occurring like nuclear reactors in the world.
Yeah.
That, churn out radiation just naturally. So I mean, like, but when you have such a unique experience, no one's gonna believe it, regardless.
Even if I was walking in the woods and experience something like that, like a time shift, I would never tell anybody.
You would tell us. You would tell us.
I think I would, because that's some crazy shit, man.
That's fair. Yeah. I'm like, all right, well, I think we need to talk to Randy privately.
It's one thing to come back and be like, look, I saw Bigfoot again. It's another thing to be like, I went to 1820s.
Yeah. Now, if the three of us were hiking in the woods and all of a sudden we were in the 1920s, we still wouldn't be believed, right? Even if all three of us came back.
Everyone's talking like
that'd be a mind-bending thing for me. Like, I would think that we all took some salvia and
would you think we drugged you?
Yes, absolutely.
You thought we drug you. I'd be like, all right. He's like, I don't know what happened. They drugged me, took me into the woods, and all of a sudden we were in the 1920s, the Roaring 20s. There was
Yeah.
flapper girls, there was mobsters, zoot suits.
I would be questioning some things if we were in the woods and then suddenly there's people in zoot suits.
I would, yeah, I mean, I would too.
That'd be a little.
Yeah, see? What are you doing out in these woods, see?
Hey, buddy.
Hey there, buddy. Name's Buster. This here is Jimmy the Fish. But like now thinking that's crazy. Now Houston, what if we're sitting here talking about this Atlas coming in, right? The Atlas interstellar object coming in. What if it's over these months they're like, guys, we're getting radio signals. Would you start like what?
What if they pointed the Hubble at it and just got a crystal clear photo
of
what
just like
looks
the
an
deck
ID
of Star Trek? It's just like a bunch of aliens like sipping coffee.
Like, what is my reaction to?
Yeah, like, but I'm saying this as a group thing though. Like what? How do you even prepare for that? It's like they're coming. They're showing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm trying to think, and it's just like it would take a long time just to get over the shock of it.
I think so. Yeah, I think I would go about my life for a while, and be like, I think I'd definitely be like, that's not real. That's not.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would definitely question if if we were being lied to. It's like it depends on if the U.S. government was like, yeah, I mean like whatever, man, like sure,
anything not to release to Epstein.
Yeah, no kidding.
Guys, aliens, I swear. Now,
still talking about Epstein. There's aliens coming, and you guys want to know about Epstein?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, what does it matter now? The aliens show up, and they're like, "Where's the files, man?" That's why they show up.
Epstein. That's what we came for.
Yeah, that's what we came for. We want to see what happened. But I was, every time something like this comes in, I mean, I'm a wow. I'm a wooa. I'm so disrespecting the name right now, and I apologize. That one.
I'm a hora. I believe it's.
I'm a hora.
I think we're probably butchering the living hell out of it.
Yeah, we need to.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, Big O, the Big O.
It's a Hawaiian word. I know that much.
Yeah, I should just stop. I should stop trying. I mean, that was a strange one, and it came in. Did it? It decelerated, right?
I believe it decelerated. Then it went around. It made a turn, and took off again.
And it accelerated again.
Yeah.
Which is, that could have been the one time it happened, and we didn't even notice it.
They showed up, and they're like, "We don't want none of this."
We're like, "Huh? Oh yeah, what was happening? When was that? 2017. What was going on in 2017?" It was a. Major events. 2017.
Probably just Trump fighting.
Yep, that's what I was going to say.
I mean, that's true. That's probably true.
They got here and they're like, "That's their leader." No, we're good.
They're like, "What the hell is happening down here?" I'm hoping that that was the our ancestors showing back up, being like, "I'm finally home," and they're like, "God dang it!" It's just like turn around, turn it around. Let's go. Let's go back. Let's go back and find someplace else. Earth 2.
So after the shock wore off, would you be scared or excited?
I think I would be a little bit of both. Just because I think the state of everyone now is like super cautious about everything. Like what they're getting told and stuff. They could be like, "Hey, we're getting signals that are happy." But then again, it's like, how do you know?
Happy signals.
Yeah, like that's the only way I could put it. Like they're happy.
We don't have a scientist figured that out.
They're nice, like they're happy signals. But like, even then, I'd be like, how would you know? You know? How do you know they're happy signals? You don't know anything about what's coming. Would you believe it?
Who are we talking to?
Both of you. The only other two guys, the other guys on the podcast.
Well, I already spoke, so I didn't know if
I'm
it
talking
was
to
Randy.
Catman at work right now and his crew that listens to the show every week, and I appreciate you guys. What do you guys think?
We are Goodwill.
Go ahead, Randy.
I mean, dude, there would be a part of me that really wanted to embrace it and be like, hell yes, it's finally happening.
I would embrace it too. I think I would embrace it a little bit.
I would be cautious about believing that that's what it is with everything going on in the world.
It's a cookbook.
It seems like that would just be another fucking distraction. But there's a part of me that really want it to be real, though. Just
What do you want it to look like? I think I've asked you this before.
little gray, black-eyed bastards. Damn it!
See, but like you would think that they were friendly then. Like that's my thing that I'm saying, where it's like after we found out, okay, yeah,
I believe they're friendly necessarily. Like,
but you still be excited. Like that's what I'm saying.
That's true.
pardon, how do I say this? I've got a weird thing where, like, and I know it was because I was raised in an evangelical household, and like basically made from a tiny, I was a tiny kid to be scared shitless of
The heavens above.
The coming Armageddon that was coming. Because of that, I've got this weird thing where, like, if there was some kind of worldwide, like, aliens are coming, they're gonna blow us. Part of me is like, yeah, like we're all going at once.
we're all in this together.
It gives me those weird, like, stomach fluttery feelings of like unity. Like, we're all gonna die, but we're all gonna die together.
We're all gonna do this together. Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I would.
But remember, at the Congress, when Congress did the UFO thing last year, or earlier this year, they specifically said that that the people behind this technology of the UFOs could turn us all, in their quotes, into charcoal briquettes. That was what they said. That was one of the lawmakers' words during that, was they could turn us into charcoal briquettes.
Whoever has this tech?
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't have it because we'd be doing this, right? I feel like our country would definitely like why are we using nukes? Yeah, would you go to, like, okay, the
welcoming party?
Yeah, would you go, like, in Mars Attacks, how everyone shows up, for the first time they come? Are you gonna be at one of those? Are you gonna show?
They're gonna be from Nevada going, well, they're
and you're just like, woo!
We see Randy just get vaporized.
Again, like back when the movies, the asteroid and comet movies were happening, with Deep Impact and Armageddon,
leading up to 2012.
Again, because we're all going at the same time if we die. But like I watched Deep Impact like 6 times at the theaters. It's just like disaster porn.
That was one of the better ones.
Yeah. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought.
It was about the disaster
Going up at Mars Attacks and party.
So, like, I always thought if there was going to be a comet come in and destroy the Earth, I literally would be the person that, like, drug his family 1,000 miles away so that I could watch that bad boy come in and hit, but like be just far enough away that I could watch all the horror before it killed
me. Jesus.
I don't want to die. I don't want to live in the world after this has happened. I want to go when it happens, but I want to see it happen too.
See, I was the one, and I told you this before about like different disasters where it's like I would just be on the beach waiting for the wave to come, where it's like there's no point.
Was that day after?
But I wouldn't be happy about it like you seem to be.
You seem so giddy.
The way I look at it is like, if I survived everything I've survived in my life and this is how I get to go out, hell yes. Like that's an honor to be like the last, of your species to go out,
I think
even if it's aliens or a comet or what.
okay, you guys end up going, it's aliens, they're coming in. You both are going. We're all going, right? We're all going to this meeting. This is a hypothetical question here, right? But we gotta bring a gift.
They're gonna land on the Cumberland Plateau.
Yeah.
That's,
Okay, they're gonna
there we
land
go.
at the Cumberland. We got front row seats to be at the welcoming party, but we gotta bring a gift. What would you gift?
Bring a gift.
Yeah, what would you gift an alien, Randy? First showing up.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
What would you give it? What would you give him as a gift? Because I don't know either. I'm trying to think of something. What would you, Randy, give an alien?
maybe
What
needs
would
to be
you,
like-
Houston?
It's an honor.
You got to point at us. So I don't know
Yeah.
who you're talking to. Like, this is not really a good answer, but the first thing that came to my mind was wine. And the reason, like I said that, is because I was reading. I don't remember the name of it now, but it's like of the new after Disney got Star Wars, there was a book about Princess Leia, and she is giving a bottle of wine from Alderaan. And like I just remember her talking about, she's like, man, this is probably like the last time I'm going to taste like Alderaan soil. Like this came from the soil. So like to me, that's just where my mind went. Where it's like, that's something unique to Earth. Where it's like this is
That'd
part
be
of
cool,
Earth,
yeah.
blah blah blah. So
I'm going to say strawberry ice cream.
yeah.
And that's the reason I say that is because it's a deep cut to there was a UFO cover up live in 1988 on TV,
Live?
and like it was a live event for 2 hours, and they talked they talked to like a couple of people that's now like been outed as being disinformation agents.
Mm.
But during that, their question was asked what the aliens like to eat, and they said they eat vegetables, but they really, really love strawberry ice cream. And everybody made fun of it. It's like a meme in the UFO world of giving them strawberry ice cream. So
What if you bring it to them and the aliens laugh? Like they get the joke.
What if that's like the only thing that they're like, okay, we're at peace now. You guys gave us this gift. You're worth
They're
keeping.
like the strawberry ice cream.
yeah, am I keep being kept like a pet or what? What am I?
I would take that. Just chill it out with an alien.
You switch your head with the chihuahua and you have to walk around.
Oh Lord,
I think I
I'd be
definitely
an angry chihuahua.
I would like give like maybe like an art piece or something like that, and try to find like a really nice piece of art. I don't know, nothing famous or anything. I wouldn't be able to get a hold of it, but just something cool that I thought was like a cool piece of art, or even like I'm seeing like the guitars behind Houston. I'd be like, give him a acoustic guitar,
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah,
like an instrument. It's not a weapon. It's like, hey, we make art.
yeah. No, that's a really good choice.
I don't know. I feel like that would, broker some form of goodwill there in some way of being like, yo, we I know we do war. Like, look, I get it. Like,
Guilty as charged.
yeah, guilty charge over here. We do make all this awesome other stuff though. We do.
You give them all your painted space marines.
I would. I
These
would
are
not
just
show
little
him
warriors
Warhammer. I would
now.
not show him Warhammer.
No, do not show that visiting aliens Warhammer 40K.
Like, are we the
That's not
Xeno
humans on their
scum?
best creativity.
I know. Do we delete the hard drives and like erase all the movies of like aliens before they show up? We gotta clean up. It's like cleaning up the house before guests arrive. Like, look, get rid of them. We gotta delete all these movies. We never had it. We gotta
Delete every alien movie basically before Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
yeah. Only peaceful alien like interaction movies.
We set them down and we're all watching E.T. together.
Yeah. We're like, isn't this what you guys are like? Just really cool, chill.
Yeah, you couldn't even show them freaking Super 8 because we torture the alien in that damn movie.
Yeah. I would be afraid to like show them, like if they saw the like, they're like, oh, alien, like alien. right? And then be like, oh yeah, actually, in this part of space, like we don't go there, we have it core, and be like, what?
Yeah. I remember when I was in, I think it was 11th, 12th grade. There was a article that come out in Omni magazine, and it was talking about the most realistic uh, species in horror, or I mean in sci-fi. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and xenomorphs were actually the number one for being like the most realistic. You know, except for the acid blood, but they were like, you know, the way it moves and the way, you know, reptilian and all that shit. And even though it's technically like a more like a bug, but
God,
Yeah,
I hope not. Then what happened to us, man? What if like that's what it like makes me curious about like aliens show up, you know, what are they gonna look like? Because it's like we kind of know where we come from in that sense, you know.
you know, for a long time, a lot of scientists sit there and would say that it was ridiculous whenever they, you know, said that like zeta reticulans, the little grays,
Yeah.
um, because you know, oh well, they're humanoid and they've got eyes and they've got a nose and a mouth, and that's stupid. That shows that the people's making it up. And now, to most astrobiologists actually talk about that the theory is that if you have similar environments on planets, that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to have convergent evolution.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the best way to like not get eaten if you live on the plains? It's to grow long legs and be able to see where the hell you're going. Uh, so it's not surprising that other intelligent species would have two arms, two legs, and be, you know, the same shape as we are.
Yeah, it's like an optimal form for
Yeah.
intelligence. In like that's it's like it makes sense in that in some regard. I'm not some scientist, of course, just some dude, just some filmmaker guy. But like, I mean, part of me wants them to come out and be like peaceful, but they look like a goddamn praying mantis. You know what I mean? Or like, like be like, oh, like really shocking, like oh, or even like in District 9.
Oh yeah.
The pawns.
Prawns.
Yeah. Like I was obsessed with that movie.
Oh, that was such a good movie. Such a good movie.
Just because at the time, like the graphics and stuff they did for the alien, it just looked so damn real at the time.
Dude, those graphics still hold up to this day in that movie. It kills me that like some of the movies that come out like the 2007 to 2010, 2011, like the graphics like still hold up. And yet now the stuff that we've got on our screen like looks obviously fake. I'm not sure why that is.
Yeah, I wonder if they pulled back for some reason. They're like, can't give it to them. It's too early. Because like Neil Blomkamp did those movies, right? Neil Blomkamp. Yeah. And I mean, he did, what was that movie? Monsters.
Oh no, that was Gareth Edwards.
Gareth Edwards, yeah. That's what it was. Gareth Edwards.
Yeah.
Who went on and did the remake of the Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
Which was incredible. But like if you watch Monsters, man, like he did all those graphics on his laptop.
Yep.
Like while he was filming it. And it's like, holy crap. Yeah, there are certain movies, man, that just hold up so well. And there is a certain time frame, like the District 9, that era, like 2007 to 2009, that just like they were doing something. There was something special going on with the CGI.
Yeah.
I just watched we're back to movies. Captain America Brave New World.
Oh, yep. It's a good movie.
Yeah, oh no, I liked it. But yeah.
Have you seen it yet, Houston?
No, not yet.
Nope.
It's good. It's good. I liked it. But like there was some stuff with the graphics I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Like, there was some of it.
A lot of the flight
Yeah.
Stuff was like, man, that's not good at all.
Yeah. Good movie overall, though. I liked it.
Yeah. Y'all were talking about the older movies, man. Davy Jones' face from the Pirates.
Yep.
Man.
Dude.
That was in that era, man, where like I don't know what they did, but they were in the CGI god's favor.
Yeah. Something was happening. They figured out some little special sauce.
Like, how do you make Davy Jones look as good as he did, and still does in the damn movie? And then you get the dwarves from like the new freaking like what the hell? Like,
What's the Marvel movies guy's name that his face is stretched? Like real tiny. Yeah, he is just a head with legs.
MODOK.
MODOK.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he looked rough.
yeah, he looked
Yeah,
bad.
he did. I mean, like Justice League too. There was, there was not the Snyder cut version, but the theatrical version was
Oh, the Josh Whedon version.
yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
rough.
I don't think he's came out with a movie since then, has he?
No, he's not.
Like he was a well-known, like I liked his stuff, and then just I don't know.
Some stuff came out about like being kind of crazy.
Yeah, hard to work with.
On I think the set of Buffy or something like that. There was some.
He was not allowed to be in the same room with Michelle Trachtenberg at the same time because he was so pervy with her.
Creepy man. Creepy man.
And she was like the youngest member of the cast at the time, so everyone was all.
Here's my. What do you think? If it's like it's aliens showing up, right? Atlas is a ship showing up. What do you think the media is gonna? How do you think the media spectrum is gonna look like? Oh no!
I don't even want to think about it. Like two extremes, as always. Two extremes.
It's gonna be. It will be so entertaining.
Oh, it won't. That'd be the worst part for me. I don't know. What's Fox? What's Fox headline?
Ooh. What would Fox's head?
Demons from the Sky.
Demons from the Sky, probably. What's CNN? What would CNN say?
Saviors from the Sky, probably.
Yeah, the exact opposite.
The exact fucking opposite.
They would just do different, like, no, they're here to help us. No, they're here to destroy us. It would be the whole thing.
MSNBC would be calling them, New Age immigrants.
Yeah. It would be District 9.
Yeah.
Be District 9.
I'm chat GPTing this right now to see what it says.
Yeah, ask the AI. What if it's showing up to be like, you guys are too close to AI? We have banned that in the universe. What if that's why they're showing up? It's like they figured out AI. We got to stop it.
I have a baby staring at me right now.
Is a baby? Oh, because you have the viewing window there.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to put a sign like recording.
It's not that funny, but it says breaking aliens have landed. White House scrambles for answers.
I mean, that's definitely what it would be. They'd be trying to do damage control like crazy. They'd be like, everything's fine. Everything's... Go about your business. You don't want to say anything crazy in front of the baby?
No, he's left.
Oh.
Okay, I
can't help. I can't like blame him. He's like sitting there looking at all these toys with his eyes like this big.
He's like, oh my God.
I told ChatGPT, I said, make it funny. So this is CNN. Breaking aliens land on Earth. Immediately asked to speak with whoever's in charge. Regret it instantly.
They would.
Could you imagine like you being on some generational ship that takes thousands of years to get where you're going, and you get here to us in this time period? Like I would just be like, no, let us die. Let our whole species die.
I put one for Fox. It says, Martians not paying taxes. Outrage grows over our undocumented spacecraft.
Oh, man. Sounds about right.
Oh. Well, I hope they watch them show up, and then we're like, hey, has the UFOs we've been seeing, you guys that have been coming out of our ocean? And they're like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah,
they're like, we don't know who that is.
And then there's a war, and we're just in the middle of it.
Yeah. We're just the ants.
How wild would that be? Like they show up and they just attack the ones that already live here, and like we're just standards to it all.
That's
like they don't even talk to us. They don't ask us if it's okay. They just war with whatever the hell's living underwater, and then leave. And we're just like, what? What just happened?
That's almost biblical, like the angels coming down to fight the demons.
Yeah, yeah.
That's that's a scenario. That's a possible scenario. They're showing up and it's just like ignore us, and it's just like going into the ocean after whatever's in the ocean. What
How insulting would it be? Like,
the
we like think we're the center of the universe, and like,
you know, it would be very humbling. I think that's what we all need. Just a little humbling.
We want to fight too.
And they're just like, you guys have like bow and arrows comparatively.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when they the government busts out like, we've actually had this tech for fucking 40 years. It was like in they did the sequel to Independence Day. You know, we prepared for them to come back. And,
that movie was so bad.
It was horrible. I thought it was gonna be cool because it was like, yeah, we reverse engineered all this stuff and we have all this stuff. That movie was horrible. It was so
I thought it was gonna, like, you gave that movie a chance. Like, you thought it was gonna be good.
No, I just put it on one afternoon.
I thought it was gonna be fun.
I was
still
like,
didn't manage to pull it off.
It was one of those like Sunday afternoons, and then I was like, I haven't seen this. Let me put it on. I was probably like painting Warhammer minis or something like that, you know. And I remember just always looking up, and I was like, yeah, they're gonna fight the Queen Alien with a school bus. Okay.
Yep. It was cool seeing Jeff Goldblum again, but that's about it.
I mean, that's why I thought maybe it would be fun in some way because he's there. But like, he was like the only like real good thing about it. But yeah, aliens could be on the way.
Yeah,
possibly. But I mean, they say this every time.
I think anytime that did one of these interstellar objects, and I think they're going to be finding them more and more.
They're just going to be hedging. They're just hedging the bets.
Yeah.
It's like, if it is,
just in case, here comes another.
But I mean, if you go by like dark forest theory, right, which is like for the Fermi paradox, the whole dark forest, you know, theory that like they stay quiet. Would you not maybe craft your ship to look like a asteroid?
I mean, think about it, man. If you really wanted to build something the size of like a Star Destroyer, realistically, you would build it in a big freaking asteroid. You wouldn't build it from scratch.
Like,
you would use that. Yeah, you just turn the asteroid itself into a ship.
Because probably more than likely, a lot of asteroids, a lot of comets and stuff are rich in a lot of like iron and like metals and stuff. So you can just like harvest from there.
James Cameron is actually involved with the company that's like trying to get off the ground to send satellites and probes to the asteroid belt to mine. And there are asteroids that they've already like looked at, you know, with like the freaking cameras they've got that can tell what kind of elements the things are made out of. And there's like one of these asteroids they talked about that if they were to mine this one asteroid, which is like, it's not crazy gigantic, but if they were to mine this one asteroid, it would be basically more wealth gained from this one asteroid than all of the wealth on planet Earth.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Who are we selling it to?
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. They're just gonna come back with it and be like, "Hey guys, we're richer now." But you ain't.
Yep.
Like, but you're not.
Oh, you're still poor? Oh, it's too bad.
Oh, can't come to space and mine your own asteroids. James Cameron's into weird stuff. I mean, he went down. He went into the Marianas Trench.
The Challenger Deep. Yep.
Yeah.
So unless it's been broken, didn't he hold the record for going the deepest as of anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yep.
He was like, I was studying for, Way of Water. I mean, that's probably part of it, but like,
he was riding his ego, man. I mean, like, he designed that. He designed the freaking submarine that he used. Like, he did. Like, that man is crazy genius.
Well, he's the reason why we have Steadicams now from Aliens, from the movie Aliens. They developed it. The Steadicam rig for the first time was off that movie, and he was part of that.
Wasn't the rig that has the machine gun on it a Steadicam rig?
Yep.
Yeah,
so they turned it into the prop for the gun too.
Yeah.
Anytime I've held like a Steadicam or used a Steadicam rig, I always think about that, and I do when I have the rig, I'll do the thing that like Vasquez and they do the like.
Yeah.
What if it's just Space Marines showing up?
That's worse. That's worse than aliens.
Just...
I don't know the lore, so
No,
Yeah.
what if it's aliens? Like from Aliens. It's just like,
Oh, like Tyranids or something?
oh, that'd be awful. No, I don't want that.
would
I
be
don't want that. Like the show Alien Earth is about to come out.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that. I'm a huge Alien fan.
Yeah.
So, I don't want that to happen. I don't want some like biological alien thing to crash into the planet and then we're now incubators. You know, against these
I
things.
disagree with you. I don't want ugly aliens. Like I'm just going to discriminate against these guys. Like if they're ugly, they got to go.
You don't
What if
think...
it's like Skinny Bob? Have you seen Skinny Bob?
Ooh.
I think you showed me pictures of that. Yeah.
Yeah, Google Skinny Bob and tell me if you would discriminate against that.
Skinny Bob is an
Pretty sure I
interesting
would.
video because that has resurfaced again. The
Yep.
Skinny Bob
It has
video.
still never been proven fake.
Because when did it come out? When did the first
Out.
and like? I mean, now we were just talking about CGI from a certain time period that was pretty good. This one has, yeah, they've proven that it like had no like artifacting and stuff that would show up in like an edit process, basically. I've watched that video multiple times, and to me, my brain goes, "This is like graphics," but it's come back around again because people are bringing up like, "Hey, no one's like debunked this." But like, do they know where it came from? I don't know the full story where it like actually
If I'm not mistaken, it was somebody in the supposedly in the intelligence community leaked it.
Just on YouTube. But like, yeah, it came out in the early 2000s. It's an interesting video. They're interviewing what looks like a gray. It doesn't look like what we normally see a gray as, in the sense of like, you know, like you always see like drawing renditions, and they're always very like, they look like a little snow cone like face with a very pointed chin. Like this thing has like features and lips and like kind of a really small nose and a very big head, and it's blinking and stuff, and it looks very good.
Yeah.
And I forget, I gotta have to watch it again. I haven't watched it in a while, but I forget what the interview's about. Do you remember, Randy?
It was when it was leaked. It was leaked as an interrogation, but the stuff here lately says supposedly says that he's having medical issues in that during that
because he's coughing.
Yeah.
Now there's another one that's similar to that. I think that one got debunked. It's kind of a camera straight on to one. Because Skinny Bob is
the one where it's, yes, I know what you're talking about.
That one was faked.
Yeah.
Very interesting. There's a great breakdown. The person who made it did a breakdown. Like if you're a film guy, I like how they did it. It was really interesting.
He is more attractive than what Manning's praying mantis would be. That's how I'm going to rank him.
But like, still freaky.
Oh yeah. That just reminds me of like classic '90s like toy aliens.
So it's saying
It reminds me of Spielberg's aliens from Close Encounters.
Yeah.
Well, they're all different heights in that one. In the Close Encounters, there's like the big, tall ones that come.
Yeah, that big freaky one. Yeah. Everyone always thinks about the big giant freaky one.
Yeah. So this was a alleged leak footage from the KGB. Yeah, doesn't say when it came out. It's saying, oh, okay. I'm guessing it's saying 2011 is when it kind of showed up, and that comes from Zeta Reticulum, which is the Eben planet, isn't it? Isn't that where?
Yep.
So
yep. Zeta Reticula is the Eben planet. Is
this would
the
be the Eben
planet from the star?
Yeah, this would be the Eben then. Skinny Bob would, I guess, be an Eben. So I'm guessing that. So he was getting interrogated by KGB. I'll have to watch this video again. Because I know like they talk about in like the Roswell documents and stuff, in all the theories, the leak stuff or whatever's come forward, is that they found bodies, that one was alive and injured and eventually died. And I know this because it led into Project Crystal Night,
Hmm.
which was the exchange program, and that's
Yeah.
how they got in contact with the Zeta Reticulans to do the exchange program, was through that one that was alive. But eventually, because I guess because of time dilation and stuff, or certain things like that, of like time, figuring out time between the two, there was like when they finally showed up, it was like 3 years off.
Yeah. Yeah. The same way with Serpo.
Yeah,
When
certainly.
they went to Serpo, they were supposed to stay there for 10 years and then come back. And then they said when they got back, 13 years had passed. And they were talking about that it was because the gravity around Zeta Reticula, because it's a double star system,
Yeah.
causes time to go by faster. And that's what's wild, is like they were saying this stuff, back when nobody really knew that about, like, other stars would have that effect.
Mm.
Uh, so it's just interesting.
Yeah.
The time isn't relative. Time is relative depending on what massive gravitational well you're around, basically.
Hmm. Yeah, because like physics and everything goes out the window. What we know, the only
Yeah.
physics we know is what works here, and time works the way we know it as it works here. It's just interesting. I mean, I would love the Skinny Bob video, because I remember seeing that a long time ago and being like, "Whoa!" I'd love it if they show up and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's my cousin.
So, boy,
Where is he?" But what if they come back? What if they show up and they release all the people they've abducted over the years? They're just coming back to apologize for all the abductions.
all the cattle mutilations.
Yeah, that one freaks me out. The cattle mutilation thing freaks me the hell out, because
Have you ever heard of the human mutilations? There was a human mutilation in Brazil and one in Australia that the cattle mutilation people think were human mutilations because they were the same
everything was the same.
things were missing on the humans that are usually missing on the cows.
Is that the one? The face peelers in Brazil?
No, that's a completely different thing. That's
that-
in Peru.
Peru. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That was the alleged the town got attacked, and like
Yeah.
there was a little girl who was, in her testimony, she was out in her backyard, and a man in all black like gear came down on like a hover thing, like a hovercraft, like hoverboard, I guess. She described as like a disc. He came down, and then another one came down behind her, and he grabbed her. And then the other one grabbed her feet, and they started smearing stuff on her face, like this like lotion or something like that. And then because she screamed, people nearby, like her family, came running out, and she heard one of them say like, you gotta make sure it's on there, because there's like, it started trying to do an incision on her around her face, and she has the scar. The girl has the scar from it. Then they're like, you gotta do it right, or you gotta preserve the flesh, is what she heard them say. And then when the family came around, they like dropped her and took off, like flew away.
Yeah.
That's just freaky.
Yeah.
Just like,
Face peelers. What are you needing their faces for?
yeah. What is like, what is happening? Like, what is that? But like, the whole town knows about it. They all talk about it. They've all like witnessed certain things that have happened. But like, we've never seen anything. There's never been like a mainstream show that's talked about like human mutilation, though. They've always been the cattle ones.
Yeah,
I bet you there's probably a ton that are human mutilations like that. Because the cattle ones freak me out, because they're like these things are cut with such precision. It cuts at like a molecular level. Like they splice the cells perfect. Like they're between the cells.
Yeah.
So it's like, what, if you go back to what that senator said, like they have tech that can turn us into charcoal briquettes.
All the fits. Yeah.
Like, is that what that is? But also, like, why are they doing it? What was that theory, Randy? Was it Teeter? It says they come back and get certain things from our timeline. That was like they get like cattle or something like that, or food.
They were there was the thing brought up that they take samples, and you can take environmental samples, basically all the environmental samples you need to from a cow,
Hmm.
in certain parts of the cow.
And that's what's taken.
Yeah.
So it's just like very curious. It's like because there's so many. There's
I
so
mean,
many.
up in the Pacific Northwest, like out there in Idaho and all that, like cattle mutilations got really bad during the 80s.
Yeah. And it's like, what is doing this? Because there's been some great documentaries that talk about it, and it's really freaky. Because it's just like these cowboys out on these ranches that are like, we don't know what the hell it is, and like this is really freaky, and they've seen all kinds. Those guys that are out there that are like cattle herders or cow herders and stuff like that. They've probably seen cows get ripped apart by wolves. They've probably seen any type of death to a cow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And they always talk about that too. The ranchers always talk about that. The reason they know that the cattle mutilations are strange is because it doesn't look like predators at work. It's
And the
perfect.
predators stay away from it.
Organs will be removed, not just eaten, but removed surgically. The ass will be cored out.
Yeah.
Like with the colon.
Mm-hmm. They like
animals will go in there and eat that, but like they don't core it out and take the whole freaking thing.
Well, it's the other thing is like even with when the body, what's left over, like they don't get, like animals won't go near it to eat it. Like
Animals won't touch it.
They won't touch it afterwards. And like they're like, it takes a while for these things because it's like these cows weigh a lot.
Oh yeah.
And so a lot of the times they're like, you have to leave them out there just to decay. And usually if a cow dies, it's like a few days the thing gets picked dry. But like these, they have to sit out for a long time because nothing will touch it.
Yeah.
And that's freaky. I mean, the blood's drained out of it, and oof.
Yeah. Something weird's going on.
So, and they've been going on for a long time.
Yeah, since the 60s and 70s.
Creepy stuff, guys. Creepy stuff out there. Well, any last stuff? Any last fun?
Yeah, let's bring it back to fun after that.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back to some fun stuff.
We got less than 3 weeks for the con.
Less than 3 weeks to the Wildman Con, Wildman Crypticon, Milner Center in McMinnville, Tennessee, August 16th. Eventbrite tickets down in the description. Please come out. We just found out the one of the main hotels that we put the guests at, that's sold out for the convention. They're all booked up, and there's not many more hotel rooms. There's only like a couple hotels in the town. I'm excited. I'm excited to get down there, see everyone.
Yep.
Got some great guests. Massive vendor hall this year. We're going to be doing a radio interview on the 14th.
Yep.
What's the radio station we're doing that with?
He owns a couple. So like I know there's 105.3, but then there's others in there as well.
I'm excited to do that one. That's going to be
Mine too.
It'll be fun with you guys. I just see it as one of these type of things.
I want to just get some like really good stories to tell them, like weird stuff.
Yeah.
Just to freak out some listeners. But yeah, August 16th, guys, McMinnville, Tennessee, Tennessee Wildman and Crypticon, third annual Wildman Crypticon. Come out, have fun with us, come be part of the community, come out and listen to some encounters, meet some of our great guests, and come peruse our two level vendor hall this year, guys.
Yep.
Big vendor hall. We got a bunch of returning guest speakers, guests from the first year that if you only came to the second year, you're going to actually meet from the first year. So we got a great lineup of speakers. We got food trucks coming. It's gonna be a good time. It was a good time last year. I'm excited. We got some special guests that are just gonna be kind of there. They're not there to tell any encounter stories, but they're there to just bring some enjoyment and atmosphere to the convention. So
Yep.
come and join us, guys. We're gonna have a good time. August 16th, McMinnville, Tennessee. Tickets in the Eventbrite down in the description. But I think that's it. Huh?
Maybe this may be the episode before. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, this may be the one right before the convention.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, hopefully we see you this week, guys. This coming up. But yeah, that's it for us tonight from 40 in Tennessee. Stay strange.
See.